Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Catching Up. I'm your host, Lauren Kalil. If you like listening to us chat about CrossFit news and everything that's going on in the sport, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Today, we are catching up with Josh Bridges on Memorial Day. First, Josh, thank you for your service and, of course, joining us on the show.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Excited to,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a great topic to talk about. So,
So, are you, in fact, going to be completing Murph today?
yeah, yeah. Oh, not to, yes, I am. Yeah, I forgot this is recording. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I am going to be doing Murph today.
Yes, today. Any idea of how many times you've done it in your life so far?
To be honest, I didn't do it all that often when early on. I did it a few times. I remember doing it like overseas. I remember doing it in Iraq a couple times on deployments, but not all that often. Probably last like since 16, since the year that I won it at the games. I feel like I've done it every year since on Memorial Day, and that like was like the start of it. Before that, I really wasn't doing it all that often. Um, I kind of slowed off on doing like tons of pull ups and stuff like that because I'd done so many and my shoulders were not loving it, and it was just like I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to do it. I enjoy doing it now every Memorial Day.
What is it like doing it on or doing it here in the States versus when you were on deployment?
Yeah, it's no different really over there. You just you know, you worked out a lot. Even when you were busy, you had a lot of downtime, so you worked out a lot. Here is no different. It's just I put my head down, I grind, and I kind of as I'm going through it, I typically think about who the workout is meant for any hero workout, not just Murph, and uh, and I try to push myself as hard as I can because it's like this is in honor of those people who paid the ultimate sacrifice, and so I always just kind of put my head down and grind no matter where I'm at, whether it was in Iraq or home. It's still the same workout for me. So yeah, it's not a ton different. Just grinding and trying to pay honor to the person that it's named after.
Mm. When you heard that they were going to be doing Murph at the CrossFit Games again in 2016, what went through your mind knowing that you were able to do it?
It was really cool. I didn't expect it, to be honest. I didn't think that it was going to happen again. I remember in 2015 watching it and just kind of being like, oh man, that would have been really fun, would have been cool to be able to be there. And so when they announced in 2016, I was just like kind of in shock and very, very excited. Like I was like, yes, let's go. So, uh, you know, and just thankful almost like that I got the opportunity to do it again. So.
What did it feel like when you actually crossed the finish line and did it, especially like in a crowd as big as at the CrossFit Games?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was those types of workouts. They're grinders. They're long. They're not like this quick flash boom and then exciting, explosive. It's a longer, slower workout. And the whole time I was just, I really wasn't focusing on anybody else because I just in my head I was like, this is your workout. Like you have to win this workout. And um, and when I came and when I took off on that last run, I felt pretty confident that I was going to win it. And then so it was just like I started to enjoy it on that back side of that last mile. And as I came into the stadium, the crowd kind of I just got that adrenaline rush, halfway through the field. And yeah, it was a really cool moment, really special moment that I'll always have with me forever.
Would you say that that is your favorite games memory, or is there something else that trumps that moment?
I get asked that question a lot. I get asked, what's your favorite games moment? And I have so many. And to be honest, those it's up there by far. The push pull with Rich, where me and Rich was like that one, half a second finish. That moment was so cool. Plus, it was the last time me and Rich competed against each other, like on the floor, underneath the lights in Carson. Um, my last workout in 18, getting the yoke across was really cool, really special for me because that was like it was just different in that like 18 was different for me. I didn't, um, I wasn't. It was different because of my knee situation, and everything like that. And so that was a special moment getting through that games but yeah, it's up there. I have had so many amazing moments, and then there's even the moments in the back that aren't on the floor that from the games that I get to have with me forever. So it's a lot of cool moments.
So for affiliates and people who are just general members doing Murph today, I mean, people all over the world are going to be doing it. Why do you think that it matters so much to the CrossFit community?
I think where CrossFit's roots, come from. It kind of got started. A lot of law enforcement and military were using CrossFit to get in shape, just for their jobs and their career. And then when they started to release the hero workouts, it became big, and you know, and then when you hear the story of what Michael Murphy did, it's hard not to just think it's such an awesome and honor that what CrossFit has created, not only for the community but for military, for SEALs, for the for everyone really. And so I mean, it's so big. It's gotten so big, and so it's really cool. I mean, it now is. I think it's almost become bigger than like Fran. And when early on in CrossFit, everyone was like, "Oh, what's your Fran time?" Now it's like, "Oh, do you do Murph on Memorial Day?" It's kind of become the thing, and it's really special. It's awesome, especially it's named after a SEAL, and where Castro came, Castro's background, and
Mhm.
it's cool. It's such a cool thing that they created.
And even as a Navy SEAL yourself, why does this specific hero workout, why is it so close to your heart? Why does it matter so much?
Well, I mean, I think all heroes workouts are. I feel close to any person in the line of duty, right? Whether it been military, police, first responders, anything like that. Those people, all firefighters, all have people who sacrifice for other people. I think are just people I can relate with, and you just appreciate. I appreciate those people and so much, and so you know the fact that it is after a SEAL and it's gotten so big is just it's a really special thing, since there's just a brotherhood there, right? Him and I both went through the same training, and you know it's just something you can you think about while you're doing the workout, and think about what he did, what he sacrificed. So yeah, it's just super special. It's a really cool way to honor a fallen hero.
So, as you do the workout today, do you have a certain goal in mind? Are you trying to have your best score ever? Are you partitioning it different, or what's the game plan?
I will. The only time I ever partition it is if you're told to do it partitioned. I always go straight through. It seems like the right for me. It just seems like the right thing to do. It seems like probably what he would have done. And so I always go straight through. It's as a chipper style and not partitioned. Goal is just to go as hard as I can. I'm not obviously in the best shape I've ever been in, but I still do train a lot, and I train hard. And these workouts are just, and I feel like as I gotten older, I kind of understand myself a little, even now that I'm not competing, I'm still understanding my body, and I know when I need to take a short break and when I can actually just start going again. So, yeah, I don't know I don't have like a time. I never really care what my time is. I always just go as hard as I can, and I'll have a clock running, and I'll look up, check the time, and it's more so just for like, oh, okay, I put out. I kind of know, like, if I hit a certain time frame, I put out, and so that's all that matters.
So, you're going to be doing Murph today. It looks like Good Dudes is doing great. Family seems well. What are some of the highlights going on in your life right now?
Yeah, I just got engaged to
Congratulations.
yeah, to my lady Sydney. She's amazing. I love her to death, and she's awesome. And so I got to propose to her in front of the Tetons on Friday. I was so stoked, and she said yes, so that was great. And
That's the important thing.
yeah. So that's a huge highlight right now, and getting her down to Colorado, kind of working on that right now, and then yeah, coffee's going great. Good Dudes Coffee's doing fantastic. We're coming out with new products all the time. We got this. We just did an instant coffee, basically, where it's like almost like a tea bag that you drop into a cup and just pour hot water on. It's great.
Yeah, and so cool to see that there is life after the CrossFit Games and you can still find success.
Yeah. You know, the joints hurt a little bit more, but it's all right. I'm doing great. I'm very happy.
Well, Josh, thank you so much for catching up with us, especially on Memorial Day. We can't wait to see maybe some highlights of your workout today.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely hit a few videos and we'll post up and, you know, like I said, it's about Murph. It's not about me. It's not about your time. It's just about putting your head down and moving through it. And so, you know, that's my advice to anyone out there doing it. Like, but yeah, you'll probably see a little picture or video of something. Push-ups, pull-ups, and squats.
And then you're going to run.
Exactly.
Josh, thank you so much for your time. And as always, thanks for your service.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.